Lakes #1 for classic rock, rocking the Lakes region. It's Zach with you. It is Backstage. Now moved to Saturday nights at 8 just because I don't want to go in and kick Chris aside on Thursday. So we figured, well, we'll put it on Saturdays because I'm a nice guy like that. But I'm joined in studio by a very talented man. I got his song Last to Know months ago from our midday host, just randomly handed it off to me. And very, very talented guitarist, Ron Noyes. Thank you so much for taking the time to come up here tonight.
Cool, thanks, Zach. Thanks for having us.
Hey, no problem. Yeah. And we had to postpone it a couple times because you had, I guess, the cold that was going around.
Cold. Yeah.
But you're doing better now.
I am.
Good.
Got the Ricola going, so all is well.
Just need the sponsorship by them and you're good to go.
Yeah, that's all I need.
Now, I was looking around on your website, and one of the things that I read was that you started writing music in a very unlikely place.
Yeah.
Apparently, you were into basketball beforehand?
Yeah, I played all in high school, did the AAU thing, did a post-grad year at a prep school to, bulk up, got a small frame, so I needed to put, some muscle on, and then I ended up getting a scholarship to go down and play at Barton College in Wilson, North Carolina, and right after that, I transferred back up, to Bridgewater State in Massachusetts, and that's where I started playing.
And what was the driving force that all of a sudden kicked you and said, "Hey, I want to start writing music"?
Well, basketball wasn't fun.
Wasn't at all?
Yeah, it wasn't fun anymore. Different situation when you're on scholarship, and everything that was enjoyable wasn't there anymore. And so at the time, I was listening to a bunch of different type of music, and then once I started playing guitar, I've always liked to write, stories or whatever, like, growing up as a kid. And then when I realized I could write songs, that was a real opener for me. So that's where that kind of got started.
Get to be creative then.
Yeah, yep, feels good. It's rewarding.
So
and,
it was. Sorry, go ahead.
And then I was just gonna say, there's no coaches yelling at you,
So it wasn't that hard then, I guess, to leave basketball since it no longer was as much fun and.
Right. Yeah, it was not a hard decision at all.
Definitely a deciding factor. This isn't fun. I'm done.
Yep.
How would you describe your music to someone who's never heard you before?
I'd say it's rootsy. It's got a lot of elements of older music, but also funk, soul, blues, a little bit of country kind of woven in, but with a little edge to it. In that, I like writing tunes that are kind of get under your skin a little bit sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Nothing wrong with doing that. Making people think and getting to people.
Right.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Well, let's listen to the first one I got from you. This is months ago, and I love this song. This is a lot of fun. It's called Last to Know. It's Ron Noyes Band, Backstage as we rock the Lakes region 104.9 The Hawk. Now, in that one, you had, what was his face? John Popper helped on that as well?
Yeah.
Okay. When we come back, I'm going to ask you about how that came.